What is going on YouTube? It's your boy KG for Life here with a YouTube video. This is a little bit of a different video that I'm normally not really doing. I'm doing this off stream. It's pretty much me talking to y'all about this new update coming out. But we're gonna look at this update video that they posted give or take 18 hours ago. As you can read here, it's pretty much not good, you know, and we'll get through it and we'll read the patch notes, we'll talk about it, we'll do a little rant, and I want to hear y'all's I want to hear what y'all think. I want to hear what are y'all understanding about this and what do y'all think is probably going to happen. Will we lose people because of this? Will we not lose people because of this? We don't know. I'm gonna push this like this. I'll push it over here on this side. There we go. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch the video, and then we'll come back. And I gotta turn this down. Sorry. Give me a second. Scuff streamer. Yes, I know. Scuff streamer. I'm sorry. We got that. And let's go ahead and watch the video together.
빨리! 더 못 기다리겠단 말이야. 조금만 기다려. 들뜨는 건 나도 마찬가지라고. 이제 준비 다 된 거지? 빨리 가자고. 트리플 콘캅을 빛내줄 쿠키들이 모두 모였군요. 역사와 전통의 트리플 콘캅.
May the tournament begin.
시작합니다.
Go Villa, Parfadia, and Rem Knights. Triple Cup
우리의
Punk.
대표자 푸른 주스 맛 쿠키는 어디에 있죠?
최고의 마법약 제조사를 찾으셨나요? 제 마법약 효과는 확실하죠. 특제 마법약 나갑니다.
믿고 있어. 캡사이신 맛 쿠키. 이번에야말로 매운맛이 최고라는 걸 보여주자고. 한 방울만 들어가도 정신 못 차릴걸. 얼얼함의 마왕. 그게 바로 나니까.
Face.
몇 방울까지 버틸 수 있나 볼까? 얼얼함의 마왕을 보여주지. 저력을 마음껏 뽐낼 기회지. 다들 준비되셨나요? 무슨 캡사이신 맛 쿠키다! 파르페디아, 이겨라! 온 쿠키들에게 모범되는 기사의 모습을 보여줘요.
큰일 났네요. 이렇게 순식간에 둘이나 제압당하다니.
패배를 두려워하지 않는 기사. 그게 제가 정한 나만의 기사도예요. 난 충분히 날 억눌렀어. 난 묶여 있을 이유가 없다고.
Ooh.
전력으로 덤빌 테니 기대하라고. 쿠키런 킹덤.
Okay, so as y'all seen already, so here's the thing about this whole entire video. There's a bunch of cookies that pop up in this video that are not being released, that may get released. We don't know. So we got this one over here on the left and this one on the right? And so as we can see here, we're having the Triple Cone Cup, and they're going to be the 3 schools, which are going to be the Scovilla, the Parfidia, and the Creme Paladins, right? So here's the little cool thing that I've seen about this is this right here. Freaking Prune Juice Cookie, and as he says as this thing is coming up, he says, am I not the best potion maker of all time? I think this guy is probably going to be one of the meta cookies that are coming in that's a counter to some of the cookies we have now. This is what surprises me right here is this. As you can see here, he is a bomber. I believe he's a bomber and a summon. So he's like 2-1 at this point. I did read some of the patch notes. I'm not gonna be too crazy on it. I'm not too happy. Capsaicin, of course. I think everybody already knows he's the super epic that's coming out in this season. For this update, them coming out with triple super epics is weird. He has 3 versions of himself. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but I'm gonna show y'all here. Here's the first version, small, it's fine. Here's the second one, he's getting a little bit bigger, and the third one is where he's just the biggest he can be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the update itself. Now remember, as they always say, these are not final. Air quotes, not final. But I always tend to see that nothing changes. Every time I see an update, nothing changes. So there's only one time that's ever happened, and it's been a weird time. So let's see what's new here. Triple Cone Cup Part 1. And the Triple Cone Cup is a historic event that has been around ever since the 3 schools of Earthbreads were built. There's a unique and prestigious schools of Wizards, the Parfidea, the School of Nova Paladins, which is with the most wins, the Krem Knights, and the Fiery School of Warriors, Scavilla. Enter the Triple Cone Cup and play in different game modes to find out who's the strongest school there is. Students are sorted into 3 schools based on their abilities and their traits. You cannot change a school during the Triple Cone Cup. The Triple Cone Cup consists of, I'm going to call it the TCC to make it easy for everybody. It consists of 7 seasons. 1 season consists of regular events, the fight for the flag, and the seasonal event that changes every season. Your rank and contribution rank of the season will be determined by the total score of your classmates. Earned from regular events, seasonal events, you can receive rank rewards based on your rank. I think that's pretty neat if you ask me. I think that's very cool. They're trying to do like if y'all have ever played Hogwarts Legacy, you would know that that's where that's sort of coming from, of being sorted into one of your 3 schools, blah 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 blah. You know the rest. The school with the highest score throughout the 7 seasons will win the TCC. 1 season of the TCC lasts for 1 week, so there's 7 weeks of the TCC we'll have. So this is probably more than a month plus long event. That's what it seems like. Students with the winning school will receive crystals, titles, decors, profiles, and various rewards. Once you are sorted into your school, you can meet your classmates in the student quarters, and you can also visit student quarters of other schools by using the visit button. The portraits of the top students with the highest contribution of the season will be displayed in the student quarters. Please note that this March 30th update, the Korean voiceovers for the TCC cutscenes are released first. Voiceovers in another language will be updated soon. Okay. So, I kind of like this. This is probably my plus in this thing. Having a PvE seasonal thing that's happening for 7 weeks. Now, let's see if it continues to give us that benefit of things looking good. I do feel like there's going to be a problem with who's going to be able to be the most. Like right now in the Cookie Run Kingdom for Hollyberry, the top guild is the Matcha. So it's just like Matcha, Amazon, whatever you call them. The people, I don't like them. They're too, ugh, I don't like them. Anyways, Happy April Fools, Romance Kingdom, Sugar Sweet Destiny. The Sugar Sweet Love Story of the Kingdom High is now available in the Romance Kingdom. Join the excited cookies in their campus life under the cherry blossoms. I'm guessing it's like an April Fool's type of love story type of thing. That's what it seems like. Seems pretty cool. Now, let's get to the super epic here. Capsaicin Cookie. Capsaicin Cookie is a charge cookie. He's a charge. Oh. My resources are crying right now. Jesus. What is that? Space Donut. Milky Way. Capsaicin. 3. The max level right now is 75. Let that sink in. The max level is 75 right now. I ran out of the things for the skill powder. I ran out of them halfway through leveling up my donut cookie. But this makes me feel, here's a little tiny rant. This makes me feel like they're not too involved in the community. Because what makes them think that we want another charge cookie? I didn't want another charge cookie. I wanted another bomber, another ranged, something better to where I can actually use, guess what? My skill powders. Now I'm not going to have any skill powders and I won't be able to have them by the time he comes out. 100% I will not have any. Let's read the skill description. Maybe that's going to make up for it, right? Capsaicin Cookie transforms with the surge of magma power. When he has transformed, his regular attacks will cause lava eruptions, inflicting burns and magma debuffs to the enemies. The magma debuff increases fire type damage, while transformed, Capsaicin Cookie will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. After his transformation, Capsaicin Cookie will enter a Spice Overlord mode with all intense magma power and deliver his final strike. If he becomes immobilized during the battle, he will become immortal. So like if he dies and comes back, I'm guessing that the dying and coming back with the feather type of thing, that's what I'm guessing it's talking about. Dispelling his debuffs and cannot be immobilized for a certain period of time. The first cooldown of Capsaicin's skill will be shortened for allowing for fast use. Now, that's kind of cool. I like the way they say he may become meta, which is a pretty decent thing that all super epics wind up becoming meta. We'll have to really see if this meta is going to shift because of these two cookies. That also comes to play with the magma debuff and skill elemental types. Skill elemental types will affect the damage, healing, and other aspects of a skill. 3 new elements are added: light, poison, and fire. The effect of cookies for cookies and magic candies are as follows. Light, Madeline, Financier, and Clotted Cream are all getting pretty much buffs. That's what we're gonna call them buffs, because that's what they are at this point. For poison, we're gonna get Prune Juice, Poison Mushroom, Affogato, Alchemist, and Licorice Cookies Magic Candy. So those ones are getting pretty much buffs and getting a rework around the magma and skill elemental type debuffs. Next, for the fire, we're looking at Capsaicin, the new cookie, Mala Sauce Cookie, Chili Pepper Cookie, Rye Cookie, and Rye Cookie's Magic Candy. Now, let us read this part. Now, I'm going to show y'all a little thing here before we do read what's going on. If I can click the thing. Give me 1 second, okay? Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. So if we have to get something like this, I'm gonna turn my camera off so you can see this. So right here, doing the Stardust banner was probably the worst banner I've ever seen in Super Epic history. To get Stardust Cookie as myself, who's not really that much of a paying to play person, and honestly, I was disappointed in this banner itself. Hated the banner with a passion, and it just didn't work. I hated it so much. Do I think they did learn their lesson? No, I don't think they learned their lesson. Because watch this. You can outmeet Capsaicin Cookie and his soul stones in a magma gacha. Collecting magma gems. Oh, what does that sound like? Stardust stuff? Okay, let's find out what we're gonna do with those magma gems, shall we? From events and shops to use on a magma gacha. Depending on your results, you can obtain magma gem shards instead of mileage points from the magma gacha. You can attain MG shards whenever you obtain a cookie or soul stone from the gacha, regardless of whether the cookie has ascended or not. If you collect enough MG shards, Capsaicin Cookie will join your kingdom. So you gotta get. I'm hoping they deducted this. I really do hope they learned their lesson. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I do love Cookie Run Kingdom, and I enjoy Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that they may have learned their lesson in the start of this event. Until I see it firsthand, I'm not gonna worry about it. But let's go ahead and do this. If you already own enough capsaicin cookie soul stones to max them out, you can obtain a super epic cookie of choice chest 4 kinds instead of the guaranteed capsaicin cookie after the event is over. The remain. Oh wait, if you already own enough capsaicin soul stones to max them out. Okay, so 5A, that's what you're talking about. So if you 5A him, you'll get the soul stone of choice. After the event is over, the remaining MG shards will be exchanged into regular mileage points and delivered to your mailbox. Blah blah blah. Boom, done. Easy. Alright. Rants. I hated this update. The only thing that I really loved about this update that recently happened was the Dream Train event. I loved the Dream Train event because I was such a fan of the Black Pearl event. That was probably my favorite 2 events when it comes to something like that. Bringing Cookie Run Oven Break into Cookie Run Kingdom. Really good idea that they're doing. But they really messed up on how pay to play heavy getting Stardust Cookie was. The banner was so short compared to the other banners that we've had in the last few weeks when it comes to the other cookies, other super epics, other legendaries, other ancients. All of them had a decent amount of time. Stardust Cookie did not. They literally was able to they milked that. Let me tell you this, as a person who's played to play and also is a free-to-play account. I own 6 accounts, okay, and I do this all on 6 accounts every day on Twitch. Links down in the bio. Self-promo, I'm sorry about that. But I've almost spent $100 in this event in total. Thank God for a credit card, I'm not gonna lie to you. But in order for me, for my secondary main account that I just recently started doing a lot more of, in order for me to get Stardust Cookie, I had to spend $26. Tell me why did they make that so heavily weighed in luck? I understand it's a gacha, it's a really gacha game. You're supposed to be having that luck, you know what I mean? But it just doesn't feel like it's all about luck at this point. It feels like, hey, as much as your wallet can handle, do you want to be able to get these things? Now, understand this. Some of their packages are amazing. Don't get me wrong. Some of their packages are amazing. I.e., let me show you the 2 things that I recently got that I really loved. Getting this thing right here, the event, and also this thing right here. These things it was pretty cool. That's why I bought them. I was like, you know what? I'm really okay with that type of thing. So that's why I was okay with some of the things that they have. But in order for me to get Stardust Cookie, in order for me to capsaicin Cookie, I don't want to spend $30. Because I play every day. I do everything every single day that I can do. But there's people who are unlucky enough to do what they can do. And what I mean by that is not everybody's going to have the resources to put into the game. Not everybody's going to have the time to put into the game. As a free-to-play player as well, I am telling you, Dev Sisters, I hope that you are listening to the outcry of the community. Y'all are ruining your chances of keeping this game alive. If you're going to keep on going down that route, trust and believe me, I am willing to leave. Because I don't see myself playing a game that the devs are so blind to the community's outcry this time. Because they were blind to the outcry for us in the update. You know what they gave us? An increase in daily rewards. They gave us points to be able to get Stardust. But guess what? That didn't give us fucking Stardust. What did they give us? More points into the system that hopefully it can push it to get to 5,000. I hope that's not what this event's gonna do. I hope it's not. Because I surely would just do all my dailies and just continue on with my life and probably not stream a lot because of it. But I'm fine with that. Because I'm not letting I'm not letting my community of a game that I absolutely love and adore, take a dive and going down the route of a Genshin Impact. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Freaking care about your community. Listen to your community, because we're the ones that are making your game the way it is. If it wasn't for Genshin fucking up, Dev Sisters wouldn't be where they are right now. Believe it or not, the moment that Genshin Impact fucked up that time, about a year and so change ago, they're going down the same road. That's just how I see it. So let's continue. Sorry about that little tiny rant. I just felt like I really needed to say that. I don't know. Let's get into the new epic cookie that's coming, which is going to be the easiest one to get. Thank God. It's going to be an easy one to get at least. Prune Juice Cookie is a bomber cookie, as I was saying, who uses the skill Prune Juice Potion. The skill description is for Prune Juice Cookie's regular attack. He throws a prune juice bottle at the farthest enemy, poisoning the target and nearby enemies. Upon using a skill, Prune Juice Cookie will throw a giant prune juice bottle containing poison. When the bottle shatters, it will inflict poison damage boost, sticky goo, poison, and summon prune jellies. That is crazy. It is doing 1, 2, 3. It's doing 4 different things. We don't know what the sticky, the damage boost, and the prune jellies are really going to do, so we're going to find out when a cookie comes out. HP of summoned prune jellies is reduced by the number of hits. Summoned prune jellies will spread prune gas from time to time, poisoning nearby enemies. The prune jellies consist of poison, are immune to any kinds of any effects, and they are not affected by shield or healing. So pretty much you can get through the shield and healing of other cookies that are healing as well, which is pretty cool. New resident toppings. New resident toppings are coming out, which I'm sort of excited about, but not really, because they're only for 2 cookies that you can see here. Prune and capsaicin are the only ones that can be able to use it. Now, if it was going to change to where it can be used with the cookies who are already using the resident toppings can use these toppings, I would be kind of more happier, but you can't, so it sucks. Next we got Trio Raspberry, Trio Chocolate, Trio Almond, Trio Caramel, and Trio Apple. See, the thing is, I don't know if y'all realize this, but they give you the most important ones: raspberry, chocolate, almond, and apple gel. But guess what they're giving you? They're giving you caramel. Let's look at the caramel real quick and see what exactly the caramel said. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know what it says. It's attack speed. Okay, so what I've noticed about Dev Sisters being this sneaky and putting something like that into the system, I'll tell you this: there's a reason why they're doing caramel. Game is always doing this for some reason. We're back. Alright, sorry about that, we're back. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, as I was saying, that having Dev Sisters put caramel in here is making me think, especially only having the 2 cookies that are here, which is prune juice and capsaicin. One of them are going to have to be like sort of decent with the caramel resident toppings. Or the new cookie that hasn't came out yet is probably going to be of that too as well. We don't know. But we do know that they're giving us caramel, which always hints at something happening. They did it with the Amplify buff ones before what's his face came out. Candy Diver. That's it. You can check the cookies and equip toppings info. As of March 30th, only capsaicin and prune juice will be able to equip these toppings. If you equip a resonant topping and a regular topping from the same set, you will still gain the set effect. Trio toppings has a higher minimum bonus stats value than regular toppings and the same maximum value. Upgrading trio toppings will grant you the following bonus stats of attack, damage resist, attack speed, crit percent, crit resistant, or cooldown. So any one of those. Pretty good. I do feel like if you're going to give us Trio Apple or whatever the hell these ones are, I would suggest that they make the maximum values much more to make it more a viable thing to for us to want to even use. By the way, I don't want to use them if they had the same maximum values. In all honesty, I really wouldn't. Next, Mala Sauce Cookie is getting a magic candy. Kind of makes sense because of the way that this event is going. It kind of makes sense that she's the one that's getting it. Skill description: Mala Sauce Cookie's passion for spice grows fiercer. Upon using her skill, she will inflict one more stack of burn, and the range of her attack skill increases. And her mace damage will stun enemies this time, and to enemies that are immune to stun, it deals fire type extra damage. So somebody doesn't really know that much English, I believe, reading this. To enemies that are immune to stun, she will deal extra fire type damage. That's what I feel like it should say. Her crit percent boost buff will be upgraded to Spicy Mala buff and will be activated for all of her rounds instead of just 2, because it's 2 right now. It's 2, but now it's all. That's pretty cool. I like that. Spicy Mala mace increases range, adds stun to mace damage, and while inflicting extra fire damage to targets immune to stun. You inflict more fire damage if somebody's immune. Pretty decent. Spicy Mala increases crit percent for all allies. With the introduction of Mala Sauce's Cookie, her stats are going to be adjusted. Attack is by 25% increase, defense is increased by 15, and HP is increased by 12. Do I think Mala is probably going to get a? Do I think she's going to be meta? Maybe. I've seen many magic candy. I've seen many magic candy cookies become meta in some way or another. Not all the time, but it just happens sometimes. Only way we can find out is when we get the candy out there. If I have to spend $7 to get the candy right away to level 20, because she is level 50 right now, so I'm okay. As trying to get her candies can be another story. So we'll see what happens. Be on the lookout for that video whenever this update does drop for that, whenever I get that. Next, the Squirrel Shop is coming back. The Squirrel Shop came back when it was in the winter, but now it's here in the spring. You can visit the Squirrel Shop through the Squirrel NPC at the Kingdom via the events page or via the events page. The Squirrel Shop offers various items, special seasonal decors, and unique treasures available only in the Squirrel Shop. Crunchy acorns are needed in Squirrel Shop and can be obtained by exchanging various goods in the acorn market. You will get a free draw of acorn gacha every day, or you can spend acorns to get more draws. You can also pull golden acorns and the special treasure only available in the acorn gacha. So there's a new treasure, by the way. There's a new treasure, as you can see down here. So pretty much it's the same thing as for people who have been around and have actually been able to witness the Squirrel Shop. You get acorns, you get golden acorns, you can get decors for those acorns, or you can get items for those decors, sometimes gems. It all depends on what they're going to do in this one. As well as we will get the winter Squirrel Shop available in the next winter season. So we're going to be able to get that other seasonal treasure that not a lot of people have right now, but we're going to be able to get that this winter coming up, which is very soon. Winter's coming up very soon. It's going to come up a lot quicker than people think. So that's the Squirrel Shop, and the treasure is going to be the Blossom Acorn Bomb. It blooms into blossoms, encursing 2 random enemies. Excluding bosses, it turns them into acorns for a certain period of time and deals damage equal to the total of attack. Additionally, it reduces the defense of cursed targets. There's a chance you can get the new one in the Acorn Bomb gacha. Pretty much it. I don't like the randomness of this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that. It's the randomness that makes me not want to even try the treasure, but we're gonna try it anyways. Maybe it's a good treasure with donut. Who knows? Maybe it is. As well, Chili Pepper Cookie has gotten an update. Now, before she did the 4 strikes in the rearmost targets, but the final strike always deals critical damage, causing area damage to the rearmost line with 4 strikes. The final one does critical damage. Now, it's Chili Pepper Cookie increases her crit damage based on her crit percent. Sneaks in behind the enemy's lines, causing area damage to the rearmost cookie with 4 strikes. The final strike always deals critical damage, and certain stats of cookie chili pepper has been adjusted. Attack increased and HP increased by 12.5 and 22%. Also, to come out of the idea that we're getting the new elemental thing, the Elder Pilgrim's Touch used to inflict a portion of all cookies attack over time to nearby enemies. Now it inflicts periodic fire damage proportional to the attack of all cookies to nearby enemies and increases fire type damage they receive. So this is probably going to be a meta treasure when it comes to like a fire team, something like that. Get it fired. It's kind of cool, fire team, if you think about it now. Next, the costume gotchas. The legendary costumes are going to the regular gotcha. We don't know if they're going to go into the crystal shop where you could just buy them, but I mean, I'd be okay with a 200-mile shop buying for the legendary outfit. I am okay with that. If they wind up doing something like that. Milky Way is going into the mileage shop, so go ahead and get that while you can. If you don't have Milky Way, I recommend 100% getting her from there. Only takes about 2,000 mileage points, so I would recommend doing it. The Sky Islands have been increased from 50 to 60, and all the springtime stuff is now available in the decor shop. When this update happens, you can now purchase arena tickets in the metal shop, as well as they've been retrieving all the BTS stuff. So if you've been missing any of the BTS treasures or anything like that, treasures, chests and all that crap, just know that they're going to give it back to you, as well as you are going to have until the next patch date. Whenever that happens, the next patch date will be announced. So make sure you use them and stop hoarding them, because you will lose them if you hoard them again. That's what they're just trying to tell you in this whole, I just TLDR'd it. So I do think this update is interesting, to say the least. I do feel like they are out of touch with the community, because in all reality, like, I don't think any of us wanted to act or something like this. And for this to be up here as one of the things that they want to do, I just know that their PvE events are, oh god, my back, sorry. I know that PvE events are amazing. I don't really ever have problems with their PvE events. I would recommend, though, for y'all to open up some of your slots. If you have no slots open, you might want to open your slots up, because this event's gonna have 3 new cookies, pretty much. We're gonna have 3 new cookies. Whether people think about it or not, we're still missing the Paladin cookie. So that cookie has yet to be updated or upgraded to where we know who it's gonna be. That's probably gonna be halfway, maybe even after like 2 seasons go by, we're gonna see who she is. So who knows what's gonna happen? Like I said, she looks somewhat like Financier cookie, so they're probably in the same family as Financier and Clotted Cream. So what we may see, it could be Clotted Cream's mom, for all we know. And everybody wants Clotted Cream's mom, so we may get her, and we just don't know that yet. So this has been your boy KJ for Life. What do y'all think about this update? How do y'all think about this update? Do y'all think this is actually going to be worth it? Do y'all think that y'all are going to have fun? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know your true thoughts. And honestly, if y'all feel like this is something that's been majorly pushed and it feels more of a cash grab than anything that you're normally used to, then by all means, y'all need to spread your word out there, spread your voice, and let people be heard that this ain't fun for y'all. Alright, so it's been your boy KJ for Life. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your dead grandma. I don't know what y'all want me to say after that. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Go ahead and follow my Twitch if you have not yet. It's down in the description below. I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye.